Hey guys, Jeffries here and welcome back to Cities in Motion 2. And as you can see, we are on the menu screen again. For those of you who watched the last episode, which I believe was episode number 46 if I remember rightly, I uploaded my last remaining 5 episodes in the space of a week, one Monday to Friday, just so I can get them out of the way, because what I want to do now is do Sandbox. And I've done a bit of experimenting with this before. I think the one that I want to do it on is probably going to be, I'm trying to wait. North City is one that I want to do it on, and East City is definitely one I want to do it on. But I think I am going to start in the Central City. No custom rules. I'm not disabling city growth, I'm not disabling random objectives, and I'm certainly not giving myself unlimited money, because that takes all the fun out of it for me. I'm going to keep it in normal difficulty, and let's start. Right. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to do Sandbox games now. I'm not going to do the campaign for a long time. The reason I'm doing this is because, basically, for those of you who watched the last episode, I didn't really like the direction that was going in. And because of the ways that the game works, although I've unlocked all the cities, I wanted to play them in order, which is why we ended up on that particular city. What I want to do, though, is have a bit more freedom, go back to some of the cities that I enjoyed playing on in the past, such as this one, and also East City, which is why I'm doing this now. And basically I'm filling time at the moment whilst I'm waiting for this to load. It's taking its sweet time at the moment. I think we're just about there. There we go. Right, so we are in the Central City again. The first thing I'm going to do is come over here to the central hub area of the city. In fact, do I want to keep that as the hub? I suppose I do. There's nowhere else really that would suit, that's sort of in the centre of a city. So yeah, this will have to do. Okie dokie. I want to make a couple of changes before we do get started. And the first big change is probably these roads here. I'd actually like to keep as they are. Got to clear this area out for the depots, of course. I'm going to try and keep things as similar to before as I possibly can. So, let me think. I do want to change this. So I'm going to get rid of that road, I'm going to get rid of that road, I'm going to get rid of that road. And I'm going to build a new road. What size is it? It's this size, isn't it? Yep. From here straight up to there. So that's that bit marked out. I'm also going to change this road into one way, like that. What else could I change? Not really sure, to be honest. This road here, I'm going to change into, what was it? It was an avenue, isn't it? 4 lanes, like so. With yeah, no, I'm going to keep it like that, and then I'm going to get regular road, 2 lanes. Try and mark roughly a third of the way along. I think the best way of working out a third of the way along is to count the street lamps. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 lamps. So the third one in there, up to hang on. So that's the third one there, and I've roughly got marked where the other one is. I think something like this. That looks cool. I like the look of that. This is going to be the turning point. It's also going to mark the entrance and exits to the depot, which is going to be over here again. The reason I've created 4 lanes here instead of 3 is so that the bus lane on the outside, that's where all the stops are going to be, apart from the trams, which are going to be in the middle bit here. So it's going to be trolleys and buses that stop on the outside. And also it means that you've still got 3 lanes of traffic. You see here 3 lanes, can go into 3 lanes, go straight across 3 lanes, and then 3 lanes again. There's a couple of ones, these ones here, where the left lane is left turn only, which is fine. You go around this loopy bit. I mean, that's entirely game mechanics, I understand that. I've not got a problem with that. What I'm going to do now is 3 lane roads. Got to build this road underground, so 3 across like that. And then this curves underneath like this to probably about there. Looks about right to me. And then from here I want a road that comes back this way. So something a bit like this, nice and smooth. Keep it rounded like this. Have it come out. Let me just build that bit there, and then 3 like that, and then have it go there, and then wait, there, and then curve it in. I think that works. How does that look outside? I think that's better than what I had before, actually. I think that looks a lot better. Yeah, I like the look of that. That looks cool. Okay, and then under here, we're going to keep it as 3 lanes. So I made a bit of an error here because we don't actually need a footpath, but oh well. I'll keep the footpath. Purely because I can. Alright, so we want 1, 2, 3 like this. 2 down here somewhere, I think. Something like this. Or here. And then curve it round like that. That's not very straight, is it? Like that. That's straight. Like this. And then have it go 1, 2, 3 up to here. There. Build that. Like so. Then that's where the buses drop off. So then it's 2 lanes. Across like this to about there. No, I think that's too much actually. Hang on, let me try that again. So it'll be like, if I don't need that. I don't need bus lanes here. I don't know why I'm building bus lanes here. That one will do fine. To, I think there's cool. And then pedestrian walkway on this side to about there, and on this side just a 2-lane street like that. Now we build the depot, so we'll build the bus depot first. That fits nicely on that corner like that, and then we'll build the trolley depot on this side. Let me turn the camera around so I can see what I'm doing. That looks cool. And then on this side we build the tram depot, which just about fits. I've just about made this right. It's a bit of a kink, but that's okay. Now I'm going to start with the tram track. How do I want this actually? I think that is a bit too... Okay. I know how I want to do this. Output is on this side. I'm happy with that. And then it goes into the center. I'm also happy with that. And that curves all the way around like that to this bit where it goes onto... Yeah, that's a bit ugly, but I won't see that too often, so I'll live with that. And then from here, it either turns onto this street, or it carries on around this loop and turns onto this street. And then from here, it either turns back in like that, or it just goes straight back down, and then from here we'll also have it link across like so, and then it goes under here like this in the middle, and then it goes, instead of into this lane, you see there's a bit of a conflict there as well, it goes into this lane. And I've learnt this from the previous time when I did this, because now it goes onto this side and goes onto here, and it doesn't interfere with trolleys who are waiting to get into this depot, which we're now going to build. So we'll do that. Build that one like that, and then it goes into the center of the 3, follows that all the way around. Again, ugly kink, gonna ignore that as best as I can. Comes out from underground. Now this time, how am I going to do this? It's gonna go not the far outside lane, but yes, the far outside lane, and then it's gonna curve in here. But we're also gonna have one that goes on the inside bit there, and then kink out like so. They're both going to meet like that, and then we're also going to have a loop set up, which is what this is for. Loops around like that, and then it's going to go one there, and then meet up again there. And then we're also going to have one that goes one there, and meets up again there. From also that as well, we're going to have one that goes like that, and then rejoins there. And then we're also going to have one that goes across like that, and then across there, like so. And then from this side, we're going to have one that goes straight across and then over. And that one's going to link straight up with the return line. And then we're also going to have one that goes across like that into this middle lane, and that one's also going to meet up again there. Okay, that's cool. And then from this side, we're going to have one that goes from there into this. We're going to have one that goes from there into this, and then from here across like that. So we've got a huge mishmash of wires, but it does all make logistical sense. And then of course from here it's going to go into the center road, which is that one. Again, ugly kink underground, but I'm going to try not to let my OCD take over on that one, because that would be incredibly frustrating. But there you go, that's that all planned out nicely. We have an objective here as well, which is to build one line from the department store, which is right the way down here, to another department store, which is also right down here. It's not worth it. £1,700 for that, it's really not worth it. There's so much other things I'd rather spend the money on than building one line just to get $1,700 back. It's really, really not worth it. Okay, one last thing I wanted to do was these tram tracks. Build the outputs to them. Like that. Now we've got to build the stops. Well, the tram stops are very easy to do, because they just sit in the middle like this. So we have one there, and we have one there. All tram lines will only use those two stops. Buses, however, slightly different matter, because we're going to have one on this bit here. We're going to have one on this bit here. I might as well do it this way around. One on this bit here. One there like that. One here and one on this side. And they're going to be compatible with both trolleys and buses. The monorail and metro, I haven't 100% decided how they're going to run yet. this area here is going to be taken up with something else other than a giant metro station, because I think this time round I'll stick that underground, perhaps even under the lake, because that would be cool. Right, time to call this one an episode, guys. I'm going to try and keep these episodes around 15 minutes. So when we come back next time, we'll start building our first bus line, try and get a bit of profit rolling in. But until then, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. And until next time, I will see you soon.